Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting session. This is your boy Sam, all the way from Ontario, Canada. Welcome to another interesting session. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to appreciate you guys for subscribing, and I want to appreciate my new audience on TikTok. It has been amazing. Please kindly, you guys should kindly come to my Facebook page and subscribe so you can get all the full details, right? Okay, so today it will be a continuous discussion on the things to bring when you're coming to Canada, the items, the important things that you need when you're relocating, especially when you're coming to Canada, for the purpose of this video, right? So in my previous video I mentioned that it is important that you come along with your driver's license, and I also said I mentioned that you need to bring food items that will last you for a couple of months, let's say like 4 months to 6 months, because the place you're coming, there is a chances that you might not be able to get African store, okay, within your location. So it is advisable to bring food when you're coming. So today I will be discussing further on things you can prepare for, okay, when you're coming to Canada, which is housing here in Canada. Housing, this is a very interesting topic, and it will help you a lot. So kindly guys kindly stay tuned. In Canada, if you want to rent a property, what I mean by like leasing, if someone wants to lease a house to you, and most especially if the person is not of our color, maybe the people here, we call it in Mandalay the Igbos, right? If they want to lease a property, a house for a lease, they request you to show a proof of your pay stub that you have been working here in Canada. This is one of the major requirements. At least you're able to show them that you're working, and you'll be able to finance the lease, right? That's the rent, monthly rental payment. Okay, that's number one thing. Number two, also to check some of them will check your criminal records, character wise, to know the person they are giving their property to, right? So they will try to do that too. And also some people might will need someone as a reference that is working as well. Okay, it might be your boss or someone related to you here in Canada that will sign, that you'll be of a good character, and the terms and conditions as a referee that, okay, they read through and they understood, and you're going to be a good occupant. Okay, so imagine you coming to Canada for the very first time, you don't know anybody here, and you want to pay your house rent. I know for students, right, mostly the school always provide accommodation, but there are some instances or situations when the school won't be able to provide you accommodation immediately. It might be maybe 2 months after your resumption, or 3 months. So how are you gonna survive? Okay, so this is the importance of this topic. So all you need to do before you arrive from your destination, you may need to try to network, maybe on Facebook, on Twitter, or LinkedIn, or you can reach out to someone like me. I could just be of help, one way or the other, most especially if you're Nigerian. Okay, I can be of help because we understand our language together. And if you're not from Nigeria, I'm not discriminating, you can also reach out to me and I can give you how you can go about it. Okay, so another thing is, when you're coming, kindly Google search your environment where you're going to look around, and try to look for a Nigerian church, or a church of your country. Might be Ghanaian church, Kenya, Tanzania. Just look for a church in that area that belongs to Africa person, right? Because when you get to the church, you'll be able to network, and you'll be able to talk to people about your situation, so they can help you with accommodation. I can tell you for a fact that most accommodation issue here in Canada is being solved by you know, by networking and mostly by churches. So when you go to the church, you meet with the resident pastor, and let me tell you for a fact that 80% you might find someone in that church that will provide you accommodation. They can rent you their basement or share a room for you, then you pay. Definitely you have to pay, right? So that method makes it easy for you. If you don't know anyone in Canada and you're relocating, you're coming, when you just arrive, try to locate a church that belongs to African community. From there you'll be able to move, okay? And also you might not be able to do that immediately, but for a couple of weeks when you arrive, I would suggest maybe you Google search hotels, maybe in the downtown, and inn or hotel or motel that you can just, you know, stay for a couple of days, maybe 4 to 5 days. Then within that short period you should be able to network. When you get to your school, of course you ask maybe the admin department, they might, you know, link you to some students of your country, right? And there's always a student union, Nigerian community, African community. So through that method to be able to, you know, network, you find some student that can accommodate you, share a room for you for a period that you get your own apartment, okay? And also lastly on this topic, when you're coming, I will advise that you need to change your currency, okay? The currency to that of maybe Canadian dollar or United States dollar, because most people coming here, the people you are coming to meet here might not, like, I mean the owner of the properties won't accept Nigerian currency, right? And it will take time before you settle down, before you open an account, before you go to the bank to probably maybe you want to change your currency, you want to transfer through an app, you know, app that you can change Naira directly at your own convenience, at your own room. You can do that, you know. Before you get all those information, it might take time. So I would suggest you can be couple of dollars, maybe like $2,000 with you for 1,500. At least that will solve the first monthly rentals. If you're staying in the town, you know, for a room or 2 rooms, you'll be able to get like 1,500 Canadian dollar, okay, for a room or 2 rooms, depending on your location, right? But I know like 1,500 will get you something, right? So this is a tip for this video, okay? I hope you guys